Good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon, Tibetian out there. Good afternoon to everyone, non-Tibetians. I bring you greetings this wonderful Sunday afternoon in Liberia, west coast of Africa. The time is just after 2 o'clock um, on the west coast of Africa. This afternoon, I want to speak shortly on why will the world embrace TBC. You know, many people have been in doubt that, TBC will not be embraced by the world, or TBC um, merchants will not embrace it. I just want to clear some doubt this afternoon, and I'm from Flourish team, Victoria Flourish team from South Africa, but based in Liberia. I'm a Liberian, and I want to clear the air this this afternoon. Okay, we all knows about the mother of all cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrency in the world, or it's the pathway to cryptocurrencies in the world. It's the very first cryptocurrency that was ever um, um, found in the world or ever produced in the world for a change. Okay. But we find out that the Bitcoin will not be able to solve the world fiat um, currency problem. The reason here is very simple. The reason is very simple. We find out that though it is the first cryptocurrency in the entire world and it gave birth to so many cryptocurrencies, including TBC, although TBC is not a public coin, and we have so many public coins, over 2,000 plus public coins that we have on um, cap market, coin cap market. But TBC is not on the coin cap market. Why? Because you find out that TBC is private and TBC want to hold or keep the original intent of cryptocurrency in the world and to eradicate poverty in the entire world. Though Bitcoin, gave birth to blockchain chain technology, we all agree that yes, indeed, if we are talking about blockchain technology today, we'll be talking about Bitcoin, but it lacks the ability, it lacks the quality that the world is looking out for, because the world is looking out for solution, is looking out for an answer to the financial problem. And we know that we are in the financial evolution now. So Bitcoin is the mother cryptocurrency that have taken the lead, but TBC is the world massager. You see, so TBC is the world massager. Now you find out that Bitcoin will not be able to give what the world wants, because Bitcoin is not stable. It is not a valuable stock, or it's not a valuable um, asset that you can think about, that yes, indeed, the rate that Bitcoin is going up and down, it is not something that any man can rely on. It is not something that we can put our hope and attention on. So therefore, you find out that TBC is the answer to all cryptocurrency. TBC is the answer to eradicate poverty and to do away with fiat currency in the entire universe. You know, the though we find out that Bitcoin, yes, is the mother cryptocurrency, but it cannot, Bitcoin cannot fight the fiat currency or the fiat money or paper money. It cannot flush it out of the world because no man want to put their investment in a coin that is not stable, in a coin that is rising and falling every day. Everybody want to put their investment into something that will make them, uh, have their gains or profit at the end of the day. So um, many have been asking, but Bitcoin is the mother cryptocurrency, and so we need to invest into Bitcoin and this. I want to encourage you out there that it will be good for you to put your money into cryptocurrency that is not fluctuating, that is going higher every blessed day, that your money is getting valued every day. Now you find out that why we used to send our money to bank, it is for them to keep it. And at times we send it to bank because we want the 2% interest that can be added to our money. So when we keep our money there after years, we find out that it can increase a bit. But how can you put your money into a cryptocurrency that fluctuates? 2017, Bitcoin went up to 20,000. And those who saw Bitcoin by then, 17,000, 18,000, and put their money into it, you find out that today they are losers because it will take a time before Bitcoin will reach that amount again, or before it will value to that again. You find out that a few weeks ago, Bitcoin went up to 14,000. But now it drops down again to 11,000, 10,000. So it's not a stable coin that you can put your whole heart, your attention to. You cannot invest your money into Bitcoin. You cannot invest your money into Bitcoin. So you can only invest your money into cryptocurrency that you will be able to have your hand out. So TBC is the only cryptocurrency that I know that merchants will really be willing to accept, because you find out that there is nothing called losing game into it. It's we only appreciate, and it doesn't depreciate in value. So every merchant will be willing to accept a cryptocurrency that appreciates, that made them to see their principal and their profit. And you find out that TBC is not only, it's you are not only buying it or accepting it to only um, give you the value of the commodities that you're selling, but it also appreciates in your wallet, and you find out that you make double profit. You make double profit. Number one, holding it into your wallet, as long as new members registered, you find out that the money value increases, because the value of TBC is tied to humanity and grain of gold. So the value increase. So even by holding TBC in your wallet, accepting it for goods and services, you make profit. Let me say you accept it like the way you're accepting US dollars, and you leave your money for 1 month before using it to purchase other commodities or ordering commodities. You make double profit. Number one, you are profit on what you are selling already. Then number two, by holding the money into your wallet, as long as new members are coming in, TBC appreciated. And you find out that TBC, the plan of the admin of TBC is that TBC has to continue appreciating up to 1 billion in value. So you find out that anytime you appreciate, you accept TBC, you are banking your money for an order profit. Number one, you make profit in your goods that you sell. Number two, you make profit as the money increases. So TBC is the answer to the world's problem. It is the only cryptocurrency that is stable, that can eradicate poverty and flush out fiat currency that we call paper money, because the paper money is losing its value every day in the world market, including the US dollars. That is why you find out that the TBC is tied to euro, and all the cryptocurrencies are tying now to euro rather than the US dollars, because everybody knows that now the euro is more valued than the US dollars. So TBC will reach 1 billion euro, not US dollars, 1 billion euro. So imagine when TBC will be 1 billion euro and you have one TBC in your wallet, you have over 1 billion US dollars in your wallet that can take care of you for your lifetime. So you find out that TBC, many merchants, banks will be willing to accept TBC, because even when we talk about um, um, shops, there is no store, there is no shop, there is no businessman that doesn't want profit. That's why you're doing business. You're doing business because you want profit. And the only cryptocurrency that you can get involved into now and relax yourself or accept now in your business, it is TBC.